Pisces, how are you? I'm Danielle. Welcome to Moonlight Intuition. This is going to be a general reading for you. Also, happy birthday, dear Pisces. We're still in your season. What a fabulous time. The new energetic year is almost here. I don't know where you are, but where I'm living in Toronto, the weather's been quite nice. It's like we're getting the glimpses of spring, and I think we're all ready for it. Okay, this is very good. Not that any of them are ever bad. Okay, you've had this card before. You're getting it again. I'm like 99.9% sure anyway. A lot of people are getting this card, really. It's very relevant to your season and kind of the new cycle we're about to begin. Also, I was starting these readings and it was like light out and the lighting was so good. Now it's like kind of dark. So it's like we're like underwater together. So first of all, you got a card that's not even in traditional tarot. It's just the creator of this particular deck, which is kind of an iteration of the Rider-Waite deck, made two kind of wild cards. And there's no words on them, nothing, no number, merely this. So let me show you. Okay. Spicy Pisces. Next we have the World, 21, which is perfect. The World is card 21 in the Major Arcana. It's the last card of the Major Arcana. It's the end of a cycle, which is perfect considering we are ending a cycle right now with Pisces season. We are ending the energetic year and starting a new one with Aries season on March 19th. So that's pretty bang on. Then, yeah, I'm pretty sure you had this card last week. We have the Five of Cups reversed. Now, there's going to be big themes for you. I think you're going through it right now. Of finally kind of freeing yourself from the shackles of the past and how that's like, you know, because again, Pisces, like you have no, like, I don't mean like you as a person, but it's like the energy of Pisces, there's no boundary. It's very like, you know, in terms of the water signs, there's Cancer, which is the cardinal sign. Scorpio is the fixed sign, and you are the mutable sign. Cancer is like the initiator of astrology. So Cancer in terms of water is like the source of where water comes from. Scorpio is a fixed sign. So Scorpio is kind of the river. So it's just kind of the fixed flowing body of water. You are a mutable sign. You're kind of the end of things. And so you're kind of where the river meets the ocean. And now, where does the river end and where does the ocean begin? There is no line, right? It's kind of, and I think this is like how for a long time, for possibly your entire life, and I think you're becoming aware of it now, probably outside circumstances, maybe in terms of probably your relationships in general, but for some of you, maybe your romantic relationship or relationships, if you're in more than one, no judgment, I love it, have illuminated this for you, how patterns, the boundary between your past and the present has been like blurred, and how, you know, past hurt, trauma. I mean, I feel like the word trauma is like so overused now, but it's kind of just like, yeah, your past. We all have trauma. It's like being a kid and, you know, like being picked last at gym is like a trauma, right? It's like just kind of, it's almost like overused, but you know what I mean. So it's almost like the boundary, yeah, between your past, like your past has bled into your present over and over and over and over and over again. And I think you're becoming aware of it, that you're like, whoo, that maybe like certain outside circumstances have really illuminated this for you. And maybe it's kind of woken you up a bit, that you're like, wait a minute. Okay, what the fuck? Maybe, like in the best way, and this isn't just pointing at you, it's like everybody. This is like what it is to be 11. It's actually an exciting time. I say this with like, oh, it gives me like shivers for you, Pisces. I'm excited for you. That it's like, okay, to see like the past and how it's played out, and maybe like very uncannily similar situations have played out over and over again, and maybe it's dawned on you that you're like, interesting. You're a water sign, you're deep, you're introspective. It's like the common denominator is me. And you know what, in any relationship, the magic of this is that I think you've put a lot of like, possibly like looking at others, like kind of like, and looking at others as like an affirmation of like wholeness, right? Or out there in general, whether it's other people, whether it's a romantic partner, friends, or whatever. I think you've spent a lot of time, because I think this past bleeding into your present, which really is, you know, look at this person, I'll turn it up, that it's like constantly looking at the past, things that have spilled or things that have not gone right, and how it's like there's full cups right here, but you're experiencing the full cups while looking at the past. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of very metaphorical, but I think you're a Pisces, you'll get what I'm saying. So, and I think you've probably spent a lot of time kind of looking out there, others, situations, whatever, to be like, fill me, like, you know what I mean? Like, fill me, and how that has been unsatisfactory, and how maybe similar patterns have repeated for you. Does that make sense? But it's an exciting time. Now, Pisces, I think you're really like gonna have like an inner, like, personal renaissance if you haven't already. Even if you're watching a tarot reading, whatever, not that like, who am I, whatever, but it's like, it's good that you're on the path of self-inquiry, right? Which is very exciting. It's very powerful. And water signs, I feel like